Okay, as y'all can see right now, I have one eye done. I normally do this just to see if, well, I have started doing this just to see if the look would actually come out to exactly how I wanted to look, which it did. I'm very excited about this look. I don't think I've done one like this before, with the blues and greens, along with like the little blue head gear here. But yeah, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this look. I'll have all the information listed below as far as like what I use. It's pretty self-explanatory because I show pretty much everything that I used in the video. I probably will still list it in the comments just because, I mean, sorry, in the description, just because a lot of people do ask about that. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Yeah, so just keep watching. So right here, I'm just straightening up my eyebrow because I actually went over it with a little bit of concealer and messed it up. So I'm just arching it back out a little bit more like I had it. Just making sure that it is right. Not sisters, I'm sorry, not twins, but sisters, of course. And this part, I'm just basically just blending out the concealer that I use to prime my eyebrows with, and a little bit of my eyelid along with my brow bone. But I'm actually going to go in with a lighter color. That way the colors that I'm using are going to pop and not just be kind of dullish. So the concealer that I'm going to prime my eyelid with to set my eyeshadow is this Light Honey number 30 in the color, color 30 Light Honey by Essence Cosmetics. And it's a very good concealer if you want to use it for like vibrant colors as far as makeup wise. And I'm going to go back in with my Real Techniques brush and go ahead and apply that, well, set it, smooth it out and set it to my eyelid so that we can have a smooth foundation to work on. So for this specific look, we're going to be using 3 different palettes, and this one is the AFRIQUE by JUVIAS. We're going to use the color Niger, and it is the green color, the only green, I think the only green, yeah, in this palette. And I'm going to use this like fine defining brush. It's a little bit pointed at the end, if you want to say. But it's very good if you want to define all of your colors so that, you know, you can actually see where you put your colors at into place, and then you can blend it out later on once everything is put together. But as you can see right here, I am going in very lightly with this green because I didn't want to apply too much and then have a mistake and then have to take off the concealer and all that, then have to redo the whole step. So I just went in very lightly to see exactly where I wanted it at, and then I'll go back in with a heavier hand using the same exact color and just make the color a little bit more vibrant by adding more pigment. So this next palette we're going to be using is the Tribe by Juvia's also, and I'm going to be taking this green color at the very top. I do not know how to pronounce it, but I'll put it in the description so that you'll be able to use it. Or if you don't have this palette, you can always use just a lime green color, whatever color choices you have. As long as you got the blues and the greens, I'm pretty sure you can find something that's close enough. And I'm basically going to go in and kind of lighten up the green that I put on there because I wanted it more like a lime green and not like a forest green. So I went ahead and used this color and applied it right over exactly what that Niger color that I used out of the other palette. Now I'm going to just take this fluffy, not too fluffy blended brush and go ahead and just blend those 2 colors together, along with picking up more pigment of that lime green and adding it to it as I go. So the next color that I'm going to be using, well, first I'm using this small defining type brush. You can use it like for eyeshadow or whatnot if you're trying to get into small places. I'm going to use that brush along with the same concealer, the Light Honey from the Essence Cosmetics. I'm going to apply a little bit of it on my hand just so it'll be a little bit easier for me to work with it as far as like just putting it directly on my eyelid. So I'm going to take that brush and then I'm going to apply it, kind of carve out where I want that blue eyeshadow to go. So basically I want it on my lid. Of course my lid is a little bit smaller than other people's eyelids, so you gotta kind of make you a lid. I have to make me a lid at least. And I'm gonna bring it up as far as possible, just so we can kind of like tone out some of that green also. So this next color that we're going to be taking is the blue, the only blue out of the AFRIQUE palette from Juvia's Place, and we're going to apply it exactly where we applied that concealer at, so that that can be like the base type color or whatever you want to say. I use this brush just so I can kind of like get a little bit more control over the blue eyeshadow, because it's a very pigmented color and I did not want it to get everywhere. And then I go back in with this flat shading brush from, I think that one's from Morphe if I'm not mistaken, and I just go ahead and fill in wherever I wanted that color to go. Exactly where I put it the first time, that's exactly where it's going to go. Go ahead and carve out your eyelid with that also, because you will go back in a little bit later and kind of blend it out a little. Another thing is that, you know, if you're starting out doing makeup, you do kind of want to have like a light hand on whatever color that you will be using, just because of the simple fact that whenever I first started doing makeup or whatever, I used to just throw the eyeshadow on and just call it a day and throw some some eyeliner and just call it a day, because, you know, I thought it was cute, but I'm just like, oh no, I got to take my time now. So yeah, just kind of take your time and wherever you want your eyeshadow, so that it can be nice and neat in the end. And you know, you can always go back in and blend more or add more color if you need to. Now we're going to go right back into the Tribe palette, and I'm going to be using that lime green color again, taking it, and then I'm going to basically like blend out the harsh line where the blue and the green actually meets the end, whatever you want to call it, where the blue end and the green meet. So yeah, go back in with that color, blend it out, do whatever you gotta do to get it exactly to however you want it, so that it can look right on your end. Now we're going to be taking that yellow color also, that way it can kind of tone down the green a little bit more, and we're going to apply it directly over the green, in between the green and the blue. That way, you know, you can get more of the lime green type of popping color. Okay, so next color that we're going to be using is from ColourPop, and it's like this mermaid teal type color. I've used it in a lot of my videos, but I really do like this color. We're going to be using this for the TEARDUCT, and of course if you don't have this color, you can always use something else. You can always use like a silver or just another color that pops, and we're going to be putting it in a TEARDUCT. Oh, I didn't even tell you the name of it, sorry. This is Super Shock Shadow by ColourPop, and it's in the color Banana Daiquiri, and you're just going to take it and just work it into your TEARDUCT. So to make this eyeshadow pop just a little bit more, I'm going to go into the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place and use this color. I think it's called Kina. I'm not sure. If you really want to know the color, like I said, I'll put it down in the description. And I'm going to apply it right over that ColourPop, that color that I used from ColourPop, the Banana Daiquiri. And yeah, time to go ahead and get started on the face. This is sort of kind of like my same routine that I always do. I'm just going to go ahead and contour my forehead along with my what they call that? Cheekbones? Not cheekbones. In there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see everybody do it. And I'm going to be using this color, this foundation from ColourPop today. It is a no filter foundation. Very good with full coverage. And yeah, I use about 4 pumps. Normally I would not use that much, but of course this is for video purposes. And I'm going to use my damp beauty blender and just go ahead and take my time, apply it to my face so that everything could be even all the way across your face, my face, whatever. And yeah, just take your time on this part. Make sure you get your neck under your chin, and of course blend out your forehead very well so that everything blends well together in the end. Now, I did not really blend out the darker color until after I have applied all of my foundation, so that nothing will be kind of like mismatchy, like color wise. But as soon as I finish applying my foundation, make sure you get your neck, the ears, and everything else. As soon as I finish applying that, I went ahead and blend out that contour on my face. So I'm going to be using this new concealer that I got from Walmart. It's by COVERGIRL, and it's in the color, well, TRUBLEND concealer, and it's in the color Caramel 1700, of course by COVERGIRL, like I just said. And it works actually pretty good. It's good with full coverage, and you know, it's just overall a good product. It does kind of dry a little bit fast, so you have to kind of like work with it a little bit fast, but I tend to work with my highlighting a little fast anyway, so yeah. And I'm just take the same beauty blender to damp point and go ahead and blend that out very well. Make sure you have no flashback. We do not want flashback, so you gotta make sure that you blend it out very, very good. See, I had to go in close to the mirror so that I can see y'all, but yeah. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder. I have like 4 different powders mixed together, like I always say in all my videos. I don't really know which powders they are now. I know that one of them is the COTE Airspun powder and the BNI powder in the color Topaz, but I do not know what the other one is. But all I can say, this holds all night long. So if y'all plan on going out or whatever, or you know, just having fun, this powder holds very well. So majority of it is the COTE Airspun powder, so go ahead and use that, ladies. And it is pretty translucent. I know my face looks like a little bit dry right now, but the thing is, after it has like soaked in your skin and all your natural oils have came out, it will not look like that at all. And then of course when you set your face at the end, I don't really set my face because I don't have a need to set my face because it lasts. But yeah, everywhere I use the highlight, I went ahead and used the powder so that it can stay on for however long you need it to. Although I'm about to wash this off like in a few minutes. So I did highlight underneath my brow bone just a little bit with this color out of the AFRIQUE palette, sorry y'all, by Juvia's Place. I went ahead and highlighted underneath my brow bone just a little bit, and then I blended it right back out with a little bit of that lime green color out of the Tribe palette so that it wouldn't be too harsh, because I really didn't want to highlighted brow. Then I went ahead and took the blue, and this, I'm going to actually use it for my waterline. I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. Just take your time just so you won't have too much fallout, because with pigmented colors, they do tend to have a lot of fallout. If you just blow it off a little bit, it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm going to take this color, and then I'm also take the lime green, no, not the lime green, but the regular green color, the Niger color, and I'm going to apply that right underneath my lash line at the bottom. So just keep watching, you'll see exactly what I do. decorate my face just a little bit. I went ahead and grabbed my black eyeliner by Revlon, I believe, and I just applied a few little beauty marks on my face. Even though I have a few of them, they are very, very light and you can't really see them unless you're like dead in my face. So yeah, I went ahead and added a little decoration to my own face. So yeah. Next I'm gonna take this, I think that, yeah, the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna use this. It's not that red when you see it in person. It's more of like on the pinky side, but I'm gonna use it as a blush. I'll have it listed in the description once again. But yeah, I'm gonna use this as a blush. I normally go for a little bit brighter blush, but this time I said since I have a bold eye, I can go ahead and use like a kind of settle blush. And this also helps you with the blending out the contour part, because you know it kind of like transition. It's like a transition color. And I like to add a little bit of it on my nose just to give my face a little bit color, and anywhere else where I think that I might need it. I normally just go kind of crazy with my blush. So I also use this highlighter out of that palette. Also, it wasn't that bright for me. It wasn't popping enough for me, I should say. So I went ahead and went back to my handy dandy palette that I always use. Y'all see this in a few minutes after I realized that this was not working. The Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And as y'all can see, I did hit pan on this color. This is actually an eyeshadow palette, but I actually use it for a highlight. So that's always good when you can use things like that. And I did go to a different type of brush. Not sure what this brush is called. I know it's by e.l.f. Yeah. And I use it as a highlight color. So as y'all can see, the highlight is like, you know, on point now. Like, look at it, just coming on out. But I highlight just my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and the center of my nose also. So basically I just seen this brown eyeliner pencil sitting right in front of me, so I was just like, I might as well go ahead and use this because I didn't really have a color plan to put on my lips. So I went ahead and used this brown along with the color that I always use, which is Stockholm from NYX Cosmetics, and it is in a matte cream, my all-time favorite. That's the only thing I really wear on my lips. And I was looking for my lip gloss, but I couldn't really find it in order to apply it over this lip color. So I just went ahead and stuck with the lip liner and then the color from NYX. I mean, you know, it's okay. It's still cute. But I did go ahead and use a little bit of eyeliner for my eyelid. I didn't use that much. I normally would do like a wing eyeliner, but I didn't on this tutorial just because the colors were vibrant and I don't feel the need that I needed a wing liner. So yeah, but if you want a wing liner, feel free to do it. It's okay. Everybody loves them. So yeah. Promise we are almost to the end. Anyway, yeah, look at my face here. I'm probably over it at this point. But I'm going to go ahead and take my mascara by Essence Cosmetics. Also, don't know the name of it. I'll put it down below. And I'm going to just apply it to my top lashes. And I tried to apply it with my bottom lashes. That's why I grabbed that L'Oreal Telescopic mascara also. Just because the little wand on it is a little bit smaller. That's good enough for my bottom lower lashes, because I really do not be wanting to poke myself in the eye, y'all. But this is some very good mascara. My stuff does not be high end. Whatever is good, I'll use it. So I don't know the name of these lashes that I'm using. I'll try to find the box if I haven't thrown it away yet. I'm pretty sure I have something similar. But you can use whatever type of lashes that you would like to. I normally just use whatever I have laying around if I don't want to open up a new pair, and it'll be okay. I mean, it still make the eyeshadow pop, you know, your whole look, it makes it dramatic. But I use hair glue in case y'all did not know. It's okay to use hair glue as long as you're not like putting it directly in your eyeballs. I've never had any type of eye irritation with using hair glue. I've always, well, not always, I've used like that duo glue a few times, but it hasn't really worked that well for me. So yeah. The fun fact here is I learned how to put my eyelashes on without using a tweezer, even though next time I probably still will use a tweezer because it gives me a little bit more guidance. So basically I'm just finishing up my lip combo here, and I'm just applying that matte lip cream that I told y'all about from NYX Cosmetics in the color Stockholm. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and listen to me finish talking at the end. Bye, y'all. Okay, guys, so this is the final look. I hope y'all enjoyed my video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos during this quarantine. I'm not leaving the house, so I have nothing else better to do but to play with makeup. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out.